Hi, I'm Angel with FleeceFun.com and Shannon Fabrics. Compensation has been given by Shannon Fabrics for this video. Today I'm going to show you how to make this really cute ruched pillow, and we're using this really beautiful micro suede. Shannon Fabrics has this micro suede available in multiple colors, and of course they all coordinate with Shannon Fabrics' other patterns because that's how they roll. That's right. And that's the terminology they use there too. I have no idea. For this project you will need the following. For this pillow you will need 1 yard of microfiber or fleece or cuddle fabric. Several different fabrics will work for this pillow. A pillow form, and honestly you can just use old throw pillows you want to update from around the house. Thread and sewing essentials. Alright, once you have all those items, it's time to get started. Print up the pattern. You can find assembly instructions on Fleece Fun's channel. And be sure to cut down the pattern to the size of pillow that you're making. Be sure to place the ruched center on the fold. Be sure to cut out 2 of each of the side pieces and 2 of the back pieces. Those can be placed on folded fabric. I originally had it where it was this huge, long, massive pattern piece. I'm like, put it on the fold, Angel. So here's what you need to be aware of. Now, using the micro suede, it's not that big of a deal. However, it will be for other fabrics with patterns. Now, I have it on the fold where the selvages are together in this. However, if you're using another pattern and you want it all to go in the same direction, you're going to have to fold the cloth the other way, put it on the fold there. Okay, does that make sense? And then unfold it and then put it again so it's folded the regular way it is on the bolt. You need to do it this way so the patterns will line up. But for the micro suede, it really doesn't matter. Ruching is just a fancy way of saying a ruffle that's been gathered on both sides. On the longest piece that you cut out, sew a basting stitch all the way down each side. Gather each side to the length of the side pieces and pin. Using a 1/2 inch seam allowance, sew each side of the gathered piece, making the front of the pillow. All right, looking good. Next step. Turn under the edge of the back pieces 1 inch and sew using a zigzag stitch along the edge of the fabric. Now it's time to make your pillow sandwich. With the top of the pillow right side facing up, so the ruched side is facing up towards you, lay the top back pieces on top of the pillow. Line up and pin. So you'll place one side of the back facing down so right sides are together, and then the other back side facing down so right side is facing down on top of that to make your sandwich. Then you'll need to pin all the way around. Now, using a 1/2 inch seam allowance, sew all the way around the pillow through all those layers. Trim your threads, trim the corners if desired, and turn right side out. Insert your pillow form, and you're finished. And you're finished. You have this great pillow. It has great personality and this kind of cool structured look to it. And what I love about it is that it is so versatile. You just use different fabrics with it. You can change up patterns and mix patterns on the different panels and things just to give it a completely different look. And it's just a really fun go-to pattern, and it's pretty classic when you think about it. And it's really easy to make. Like, I busted out those 3 pillows in an afternoon, and honestly, I was being lazy that day. For more great patterns and tutorials, you can check out my website, fleecefun.com. All my patterns and tutorials are free, and I have awesome stuff there, not gonna lie, and more video tutorials just like this one that come along with the patterns, because you know what? I like to be able to see how people do what they do, and that's why I do it this way. Could I say do one more time? I don't know. Have a great day. Remember, velvet is pretentious, fleece is fun.